Shalom Yasharala, peace Israel. All praise to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua, Ba'Shem Rakakwadash. Double honor to the apostles and elders, great millstone. Peace and blessing to the elect of Israel. We are the fallen angels. Us brothers that are in this truth and this knowledge. Us Israelites. The Israelites are the fallen angels. Now there's a quote that I always like to bring up by Pierre Teilhard de Chardin, and he's a French philosopher, and the quote is, "We are not human beings going through a spiritual experience. We are spiritual beings going through a human experience, because we are angels in human bodies." 2 Peter chapter 2 and verse 4. "For if the Most High spared not the angels that sinned, but cast them down to hell, and delivered them into chains of darkness to be reserved unto judgment." That's not talking about the celestial spirits in the spirit realm. That's talking about how we were first in the spirit world, and the Lord put us in human bodies, and we came down to the planet Earth, because the angels can't sin. It tells you that in the book of Psalms, how the angels keep his commandments, because the angels are perfect. So who are these angels that sin? It's talking about human beings, in particular Israelites, okay? Because we are the sons of God. It's not an angel, a son of God. We are the sons of God. So we are the angels that sin. We're in these human bodies, all right? The Lord cast us down to hell, meaning we can die now. We're on the planet Earth. And in this condition, us being in this flesh, that's hell, man. All right? Being in these bodies is like being in hell, okay? Because you can be tortured, all right? You get sick, you feel pain, all right? You get tired, you get worn out in these human bodies, and deliver them into chains of darkness. A chain binds you, all right? So these bodies are chains for our spirits, and the darkness represents sin, okay? So bodies of sin, chains of darkness, or bodies of sin, because in these bodies we go off. In these bodies we sin, even when we don't want to. When we don't want to, we go off, because these bodies are programmed to sin. And delivered them into chains of darkness to be reserved unto judgment. So until Yahushua comes and changes us, all right? And that's what we are waiting for. Okay, now let me go to the book of Romans. Romans chapter 8. Romans chapter 8, verse 20. "For the creature was made subject to vanity." In this case, the creature is talking about the Israelite man. And even our women too, all right, because they're still Israelites. But primarily, the Lord is dealing with the Israelite man. The man leads the nation, okay? "For the creature was made subject to vanity." Vanity is sin. So we're made subject to it because we're in chains of darkness. Not willingly, because we don't willingly want to go off. We want to do the right thing. "But by reason of him who have subjected the same in hope." Right, so we can have hope in Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua and not hope in ourselves. "Because the creature itself also shall be delivered from the bondage of corruption." The bondage of corruption, or the chains of darkness, same thing. These bodies, we're going to be delivered from these bodies. We're waiting for that judgment to come. We're waiting for our change to come. "Because the creature itself also shall be delivered from the bondage of corruption into the glorious liberty of the sons of the Most High." Meaning we're going to get those new bodies, okay? Because when Yahushua comes back, the scriptures say we shall be like him. Let me get there really quick. Really quick. First John chapter 3 and verse 1. Behold, what manner of love the Father, Yahweh, hath bestowed upon us, that we should be called the sons of God. Therefore the world knoweth us not, because it knew him not. Beloved, now are we the sons of the Most High. Now are we the sons of God. And it doth not yet appear what we shall be, meaning what type of bodies we're going to have. But we know that when he shall appear, we shall be like him. For we shall see him as he is. So when Yahushua comes back, he's going to change our vile body, that it may be fashioned like unto his glorious body. We're going to get the same type of glorified body that Yahushua has. Okay? The point is, we are the fallen angels that the Bible speaks of. All right? It's not talking about angels, you know, Satan and the demons being cast to the earth. It's not talking about that. It's not talking about that at all. You people don't understand the Bible. This is Romans chapter 7. And let's see here. Because all this is good, because it proves the point. But I'll get to the main point. Romans chapter 7 and verse 23. I'll start at verse 22. For I delight in the law of the Most High after the inward man, meaning our spirits. Because our spirits, that's really who we are. Your spirit is who you are, not your body, all right? For I delight in the law of the Most High after the inward man, after the spirit. But I see another law in my members, warring against the law of my mind, and bringing me into captivity, into bondage, you know, a chain. You're being brought into captivity. You're being bound. And bringing me into captivity to the law of sin, which is in my members. O wretched man that I am, who shall deliver me from the body of this death? I thank the Most High, Yahweh, through Yahushua HaMashiach, our Lord. So then, with the mind, I myself serve the law of the Most High, but with the flesh, the law of sin, because we're in chains of darkness. We're in chains of darkness. That's the point. Okay? And we hope that these bodies of sin will be destroyed and we'll get new bodies. We hope to get new bodies, immortal bodies, everlasting tabernacles, all right, that are not corruptible. That's our hope. Now, let's go to the book of Jude. Jude, verse 6. And the angels which kept not their first estate, because we were originally in the spirit world, all right? We were in the spirit world too, just like the angels are, but we are the angels the Lord decided to put in human flesh. Okay, so really, we're interdimensional beings, but we're in human form, all right? Because our first estate is the spirit world, all right? And if we're the elect, which we hope and aspire to be the elect, if we are the elect, we are the same spirits that created the universe with Yahushua. So in the beginning, we were in a celestial state. But when you read the scriptures, when you read this, it's not talking about Satan and demons being cast to the earth. It's not talking about you watching some damn movie, A Christmas Carol, and you got the ghost of Christmas past or some shit like that. You see a spirit with a chain on his leg. It's not talking about that. It's talking about the Israelites. We are sons of God, all right? And also, we're spirits in bodies, okay? And the angels which kept not their first estate, so we didn't keep our celestial estate, but left our own habitation, meaning we left the spirit world. he have reserved in everlasting chains under darkness unto the judgment of the great day. So until Yahweh Shai comes back and changes us. So we are the fallen ones. We are the fallen angels. Now let me get some more scriptures showing how the world goes off, because we're in the age, or we're in the time of you seeing people break down the scriptures completely wrong. Everyone is breaking down the scriptures completely wrong except for us. All right. Revelation chapter 12 and verse 3. And there appeared another wonder in heaven, and behold, a great red dragon, having 7 heads and 10 horns, and 7 crowns upon his heads. People will take this and think that it's talking about the spiritual demon Satan. No, that's talking about the Roman Empire. It's talking about the children of Satan, which are the Edomites. That's who it's talking about. It's talking about Satan's physical counterpart on planet Earth, which are the Edomites, so-called white people. And his tail drew the third part of the stars of heaven. Now, you people in the world, you break that down as Satan taking a third of the angels with him and coming down on the planet Earth to cause havoc, you know, or it's some big rebellion in heaven where Satan and the demons rebelled against God. That's madness. That's freaking madness. And his tail drew the third part of the stars of heaven and did cast them to the earth. So people think it's talking about fallen angels right there. No, it's talking about how the Israelites, Judah, Benjamin, and Levi, were getting persecuted by the Roman Empire. Okay? The kingdom of heaven suffered violence, and the violent take it by force. And the dragon stood before the woman. The woman is the nation of Israel. The dragon is the Roman Empire, which was ready to be delivered, for to devour her child as soon as it was born. Right. So the Roman Empire, by way of Herod, was seeking to murder the Messiah as soon as he was born. That's what all that's talking about, man. All right, now, let me get something else. Okay. Let's see here. Go to the book of Genesis. Genesis chapter 6. Genesis chapter 6 and verse 1. And it came to pass, when men began to multiply on the face of the earth, and daughters were born unto them, that the sons of God saw the daughters of men, that they were fair, and they took them wives of all which they chose. The sons of God is talking about the Israelites. We are the sons of God. Okay? And we took women of the other nations. Just like so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American men, we like different foreign women. We like foreign women. That hasn't changed. We've been doing that since the beginning. You know, messing with the women of the other nations and having sons and daughters by them. Okay? In verse 4, it says, there were giants in the earth in those days. And it's not talking about aliens, you know, or the Nephilim, as you people call them. You know, and if you want to speak about the Nephilim, we are the Nephilim, or the fallen ones, or the great ones. We are the giants. All right. There were giants in the earth in those days. It's talking about great men. It's not talking about a man that's 40 feet tall. All right. Which we were taller back then, but it's really going into how the Israelite men had great names. And there were giants in the earth in those days, and also after that, when the sons of the Most High came in unto the daughters of men, and they bare children to them, the same became mighty men, which were of old, men of renown. So it broke it down for you that they were great men. You know, you got T.I. T.I. had that one song, a motivation. He was saying 5'9" with the soul of a 6'4" nigga, you know. You had Lil Wayne. He had this one song, I believe it's Back on My Grizzy. He was like, I'm so young, but I'm a giant like Fee Fi Fo Fum. So that's figurative, all right? Meaning being a great person or a celebrity. We were stars. We're the celebrities of the planet Earth, and we're the leaders of the planet Earth. And right now, the planet Earth is under a wicked vibration, but that vibration is being turned around right now. We're living during a transition period. We're living during a great awakening. The Israelites are waking up. All right? They're waking up to who they are. Now, when you go to Genesis chapter 6, verse 4, that word for giants is Napayal. Napayal, or you could say Napayal Yum, you know, and it says giants, the Nephilim, okay? But basically, it's talking about a great man, okay? A great man. And it says mighty men right here, you know. Hey, man, we fell from our high state that we had. You know, then you have what's called the fall of man, all right? Going back to Adam. Matter of fact, when you go to, I think, it's 1 Corinthians 15, all right? When you read about Adam, 1 Corinthians 15 and 22, for as in Adam all die, even so in Hamashiach, Yahushua, shall all be made alive. Because you had a fall of man by way of Adam, all right? When Adam went off, when he sinned, we fell with him. Because we're the sons of God. Adam, he's the son of God, and we were with Adam, all right? You had the sons of God, which are the Israelites, the sons of men, which are the other nations, and the sons of the wicked, which are the Edomites. The sons of God, we were the great people of the planet Earth, but we fell. But through Yahushua, we're getting that power back. We're being made alive, and we had his truth now. Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahushua, Shalom. Revelation chapter 12, verse 7. And there was war in heaven. Michael and his angels fought against the dragon, and the dragon fought and his angels, and prevailed not. Neither was their place found any more in heaven. This isn't talking about a rebellion in the spirit world. This is talking about when Yahushua comes back to the planet Earth with the holy angels. Michael the archangel is going to be with Yahushua in the so-called UFOs, in the chariots, fighting against the so-called white man's armies. Because the so-called white man, via the Roman Empire, is their red dragon. So the Lord, Yahushua, and Michael the archangel, and the other angels are going to be fighting against Esau's armies. This isn't talking about angels being kicked out of heaven. Esau was just going to get his ass kicked. Verse 8, and prevailed not, neither was their place found any more in heaven. Meaning, they're not going to be found any more in the sky. They're going to get blasted out the sky. They're going to get vaporized. Verse 9, and the great red dragon was cast out, that old serpent called the devil and Satan, which deceiveth the whole world. Meaning he was destroyed out the sky, and fell from his power. Esau is going to be kicked out of power. He's going to lose his power. That's why Yahushua said he beheld Satan as lightning fall from heaven. Meaning Esau, the so-called white man, is going to come down fast. He's going to go down fast when Yahushua comes back. When Yahushua comes back, Esau, he's going to lose his power quick. America's going to be destroyed in 1 hour. And it's not going to take the Lord long to destroy the different militaries of the earth. And the great red dragon was cast out, that old serpent called the devil and Satan, which is Esau, the so-called white man, which deceived the whole world. Esau deceived the whole world. All you people believe in Caesar Borgia, you believe that's the Messiah. He was cast out into the earth, meaning he lost his power. And his angels were cast out with him, blasted out the sky. His angels being his military, blasted out the sky. It's not talking about fallen angels.